Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Unfortunately at the moment we're not getting any goods at all coming in here to take off on the planes. There is nothing whatsoever. We got a few bits that are being taken through the Havana branch, but nowhere near enough. Right, see, I got some cigars right there. I got Scott M in here. He's got a few cigars there. I don't have a lot of stuff coming in here, not really. There's not very much. So the airfield is not doing a great deal at the moment. Most of our material, most of our stuff is actually going through the port over this side. I've got a very limited amount of rum that is actually being carried through. Now, there is some rum being run. Our rum runners are able to run a little bit, but it is mostly Cuban cigars. They seem to be really focusing on smoking at the moment, which I gotta say I'm a little bit disappointed about. So I'm thinking that we could always go over this side and just stop them from loading cigars just for a bit. I've got 6 more of them to run. If I look in here, I've got 4 over there. So I'm literally just waiting on 2 more jars of rum to be brought via ship. I'm hoping that Silver Wolf is actually going to be able to do that. With the few that he's got on board, that will hopefully be enough that he can get all the way up through and he can deliver the last few. Because that truck right there has got 4 jars of rum on board. He's just coming into West Palm Beach right now. It's a little bit busy with the traffic in there, but it's going to be fine. In he goes, and he's got his 4 jars of rum. There, bring those in. Excellent. We need 2 more. So we're just waiting on our ship to come in. There he is. Silver Wolf is bringing them in. He's got 12 jars of rum on board, and then that's it. We've done that little bit. Then all we need to do all the other bits that need to be done. So we managed to get spring break area set up. We just struggled to get like the basics. I need 2. So out of all of that got delivered, 1 has been sent over here. Just 1 single solitary. So I got to wait for Silver Fennekin to get over here. He's got 18. Okay, 18 jars of rum. That might be enough to actually make a little tiny bit of a difference here somewhere. There we go. Load that bad boy up like that. There he goes. Now we just got to wait for him to get over and deliver his cargo. The losses that we're making on the hovercraft do actually seem to be going down now. That's only minus 26,000, which means, you know, they were well over 100,000 a pop. So we're definitely making some decent money on those. These boats here, they're also making losses. I thought they would have been making some decent money, but I suppose running fruit is not the most profitable of ventures. I mean, there it's now gone up to a little bit of profit. And I got 4 jars right there. Right. Hopefully soon, one of the trucks will be able to take those 4 jars and run them over to the next bit. Randall White there is minus 26,000. On the road right here is minus 58. So look at Randall White coming in. He's just going to go up there and deposit. So he's now below 20,000. We're doing pretty good on this, I think. At long last, I've got a truck that has picked it up. Because it's the least because it's the lowest quantity, it takes the longest to go and actually pick the stuff up. But there he goes. He's going to run all the way in here. He's going to deposit 4 jars of rum, and we will have gotten this bit done at long last.
Life is wild, footloose, and fancy-free on the streets of Florida. And the police are hot on your heels.
Oh, great. Have no vehicles with questionable cargo in the marked area when the time is up. So I've got to make sure that the rum runners are not over this side. Seconds remaining, 217. So basically, if I just stop my trucks over here, stop you right there, like that, and you can stop there. Park you up on the road over that side. I've got 1 more truck in here. he's just over that side. I'm going to let him run up here a minute, and then I'm going to stop him once he gets into the yard in there. You can stop right there. Now, you... I'm actually going to let you run a minute. I'm going to let you come down here and get him into the yard. And then once he goes into the yard, then we don't need to worry about it. And the other ones are construction materials. I don't need to worry about the construction materials. At least that's what I'm hoping. Okay, so we'll stop you there. And then if I look over this side... construction materials are surely not going to be classed as suspect materials.
Very good. You've managed to invest your profits in a respectable business. You're clean as a whistle. In the meantime, numerous middlemen were arrested and your client vanished without a trace. It might be better to switch to more legitimate activities. A film crew wants to shoot a TV show about the wicked highways and byways of Miami. Your expertise is called for here. The TV series revolves around two laid-back undercover investigators who plow through the morass of vice and crime in Miami dressed in chic sport coats. Thanks to your experience, the spectacular scenes are supposed to end up being particularly realistic.
Construct various sets for the show in the Everglades, Key West, Miami, and at Miami Airport, and take care of the needs of the crew. Right, well, that sounds simple enough, I suppose. And escaped?
Cleverly engineered. You're just too smart for those block-headed cops and the rest of them. Your boss is very pleased, and that, in turn, is good for your health.
Okay, well, I'm pleased about that. Right, producing the TV series 0 of 5. We've got 5 different things that we need to do.
The two TV cops are hot on the trail of a gang of smugglers who are intent on getting their merchandise to a safe place by plane. You're supposed to give a helping hand with the aerial showdown.
Have an airplane fly through the marked area and click on it. Do I have a plane that goes through that route right there? Let's have a look. Line manager. I think I do. Okay. So we will do that one first. That is Scott M. Scott M is actually going to... No, he's not going to come through this area, is he? I'm not sure. Right, yeah, it's one of the orange ones. Right over here. So when he's going to slow down, I've got to have an airplane fly through the marked area and click on it. So I will bring me down just a smidgen, like this. He's coming through the marked area and click on the plane. Right, perform the airplane stunt. A bit was done. Easter egg. That is apparently an Easter egg. The salmon school right there. Okay, well, anyway, I did that bit. That bit has now been done. So then let's go and have a look at this one.
In one dramatic chase scene, the team of investigators is supposed to pursue the fugitives in a hovercraft. Make sure that the staging of the appropriate episode is done well.
Have 2 hovercrafts on different lines in the marked area at the same time. Why have I got to have them on different lines? I don't want to have them on different lines. Right, okay, well, that's easy enough. I can go line manager like this, and I can go Manor Road. No, I don't want to go to Manor Road at all. I want to go Key West Central over to the Everglades Port like that. And then what I want to do is I want to go into here, and I'm going to go to line 3. I want to take McStallion YT. I'm going to colour you that colour like that, and I'm going to put you on to line 12. You're just going to run between these two. There. And I'll get rid of that once I've done this little bit. We got to have those running through at the same time. So you're going to go into there. You know what? I could actually just leave that running for a bit, because it will probably end up doing the thing that we want it to do. Because look, I got Randall White coming over here. Is he going to get there before McStallion does? McStallion's gone. Oh, nice. Right, staging the chase scene. That's now all finished. So let me pause that a second, and then I want to go to McStallion over here, and I want to go... Actually, no, I don't. I want to go into there like that. And then I want to go down to line 12. McStallion's having yet another coat of paint. And he's now going to go back onto line 3, and then line 12 right here. How do I get rid of... Oh, I need to do it like this. Line 12 there. I get rid of that one completely. That's gone. Okay, we've done that bit.
Getting so many action scenes in the can creates an appetite. The TV crew wants to be provided with excellent catering.
Deliver 50 food to the film crew. Right, well, that should be fairly simple. I knew there would be something that we would need to do over here. So we will build a truck station directly opposite there like that. I'm going to put that one down there like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use... So we deliver bread over to here. But then I need to deliver that over there. This one... Get rid of that. Film crew catering over there. I'm going to do this one slightly different. We're not going to go for a big truck unload. So I'm just going to go for these small truck unload stops. I'm going to do one right there. Like that. A truck unload stop there. And I'm going to do a truck unload stop there. And I'm going to do a truck unload stop there in the middle. I'm just going to have like 2 of them in there like that. So basically we're just going to do bread runs right between the whole lot. And then we will go into line. And I'm going to open up a new line for this one. So we'll go to you there, and then you're going to be the second one on that route. And then we will go to that one over there, and then we will go to that one over there. So it's kind of a little bit loop-de-loop running through there. I think that'll be all right. I'm just wondering if I should put a road out here, like join these together. I think I will. I think I'm going to do that. We're going to go out this way, and then we'll go into the streets in there, and we'll take that street. We'll go with the curvy bit, and that one is going to curvy bit. It's going to run over to there like that. And that has now changed how this one runs round. That one goes round the loop like that. And then it does go all the way up there and back, but I think that's going to be all right. I'm going to do 6 big trucks on this. So we're going to have big trucks like pulling up in the middle of the street like that. I think that's going to work quite nicely, which means that we need to go into vehicles. We need to go to Fort Myers Road Depot in here. We want Peterbilt's, the big bad boys there. We want 6 of them for $3.6 million. Buy all of those. Put them in there. Color them in that kind of orangey, browny, sickly color. And there we go to line 12. Right, you're away. I'm not going to actually press play yet because it makes a racket when it does. So we'll leave that and then we'll go.
A sequence is currently being filmed where the team of investigators drives like crazy around the streets of Miami. Make sure there's nothing in the way on the corresponding stretches of road.
Provide roadblocks so no vehicles can find their way into the marked area. Where is the marked area? Oh, there. Is that it? That's the marked area right there. So that should be simple enough. Is that like an actual building, a road? I don't think that is an actual building. I think what I've got to do is destroy the road there and destroy the road there. So now no vehicles can find their way into the marked area. Done. Right, well that was easy enough. I'll now join the road back together again so that the vehicles that were using it can continue using it. Like they did once upon a time in the past. There we go. We've got that one now back up and running, which means that all of the vehicles can run round, including those which are now going to be running around my loop doing the bread run. And get rid of that lot there. And where else? Oh, yeah, we got one out on Key West.
According to the script, at this point, the bad guys are supposed to blow up several bridges all at once. Naturally, you've never done anything like that, but you have heard about how it's done.
Blow up at least 3 bridges within 10 seconds. I'm assuming I just... 1, 2, 3. Blow up the bridges. That was easy enough. Are we really sure that we should be exploding bridges? Is that something we really should be doing here in the middle of Miami? I'm sure that they don't actually do that for films. That they just use special effects to make it work. But anyway, we'll repair the bridges. We'll put them back. And now all we've got left to do is wait for the bread to be supplied. So we'll let the lorries run. Actually, I just want to... You've got 16. You've got nothing. You've got 6. You got 3. And you've got 3 over there. So it's not going to be enough for the first time that they run round the loop. But after they've run round the first time, right there, they will then go through the city. I'm going to take this one here. This is the one that we're going to follow. We're going to see how he does running through the big city here, through the smoke. I want to watch him like this kind of angle, I guess. Something like that. So he's going to run on down here. He's got to stop right there. He's got 1 bit of bread on board that he's going to deal with. We're running along the docks, along the seafront right here. And then we can turn back up. There's another stop that it will do just a minute up here. There's the other stop, the last bit of bread. And then he's on his way again. Now, he'll come right out round here. And he's going to go out the new road that we built coming out this side. That goes all the way out here, and he's got... Oh no, I thought he had a really sharp turn that he had to do going up there. Oh no, I did that bit over there, but he doesn't have a sharp turn to do on there. He comes out along this road into here, it goes right in there, and we've got masses of bread in here now. It's absolutely loaded to the gunnel, so he will get all 25 bits of bread on board, which means that he goes on out. There's another one right behind us who's going to get another 25. If he unloads 21 of these at the next port, at the next station, then... Okay. Use your size and weight to force other drivers off the road. Apparently that is the motto of these Peterbilt truck drivers. Because that's what they're doing. They're hammering through without any regard whatsoever for other traffic. But he's going to go on round and take the load of bread next to the delivery point. So long as he unloads 21 loads of bread down here, that's all we're going to need for everything to be delivered fully. He has loaded.
The TV series is a mega success. Naturally, above all, thanks to your support. All over America, Miami is now viewed as a dangerous place, but incredibly sexy too. This sinful image draws the rich and beautiful into town in search of thrilling adventures. But lately, Florida has become a very popular destination for other target groups as well. All the signs point to loads of moolah. Lure various target groups with attractive offers. There ought to be something for everyone, for a young, wealthy clientele and for screwballs, and even for perfectly ordinary families.
Find out what action should be taken in Miami, the Everglades, and Key West. Okay, Miami first.
The rich and beautiful among young folks won't settle for run-of-the-mill spring break parties. Bring them to Miami Beach, where glamour and a whiff of notoriety go hand in hand.
Bring 30 people from Spring Break Resort to Miami by bus and supply Miami with 50 food. We're already supplying food into Miami. I'm hoping that that run will just be able to keep going as it is. So all I need to do is a bus route from West Palm Beach into Miami over here. I've got no actual official bus station at the moment, which is something that I think we should do. So we will go to you, we'll go to buildings, we will go to bus tram station over here. Where am I going to put this? We could put it out on this side, sort of. It seems like that's the shady part of town, and this is the less shady part of town. So we'll put this one on the less shady part of town. That bus stop right there. I will do 3 each side. We'll do a big bus stop like that. There. I'm going to drop that one right there. Then I'm going to take an actual bus stop, and I'm going to put 1 bus stop there. I'm going to put 1 bus stop there. That's, you know, I suppose actually I ought to put 1 down there. And I'll put 1 up there as well. Right. That, I think, is going to be sufficient to go all the way around.
The screwballs from Key West have proclaimed their own republic and want to declare war on the United States of America. The reason? U.S. customs operations on the way to the island are bad for tourism. Help the island's population to draw attention to the not-so-seriously meant announcement to wage war.
Okay.
Long, stale loaves of bread are supposed to serve the prankster republic as weapons in the war against the Americans. Give a hand to the military buildup by making sure that as many freshly baked loaves as possible stay put in the bakery and get rock hard.
Let the transport value of the food processing plant fall below 40%. Right. Anyway, I was busy upgrading these before the screwballs came along and messed everything up. I only wanted to upgrade that 1 road there. I don't want to upgrade anymore. And we'll leave that. So you over here, your transport is 54% at the moment. That means I need to divert a few of these trucks to somewhere else if I'm to actually make that work. Or just stop the trucks for a while. You know what? We could just stop the trucks for a bit. If I stop them for a minute, you can stop there. You can stop right there in that one. And I'll leave the others. We'll wait until they come back round and then we can stop them in the facility here. It's not going to block all the traffic then. Right, so I've got a bus route. I've got that one all set up. So I need to go into here. I need to go to new line. We want to start on that one there, Miami Holt. And then from there, I want to go to Church Lane, Alexander Road, Chester Road, Manchester Road. And then that will come back round to Miami Holt. That's going to bring the people into Miami. That's what we need to do right there. So I'm going to need some buses. We need to go to Vehicle Manager. We want to go to Fort Myers Road Depot in here. And we want to get 5 GM fish bowls. 5. No, we don't. We want 4. Let's not go overboard on this. We'll take 4 of those bad boys in there. We want to colour that one in kind of putrid greenish kind of colour and go to line 13 like that. Those are away. Right, transport people, deliver food. So it's fairly simple, the transportation of people. The delivering of food is also fairly simple. We just got to wait for these trucks to come in. However, transport value here, 75%, 83%. It's supposed to drop. 86%. I need that to drop down below 40%. To make this work, it's actually got to go lower, not higher. So at the moment, it's going in completely the wrong direction. 95% transported value. That's really not very helpful, is it? That's really not very helpful at all. Let's just wait a little bit. I've delivered 5 food so far, 6 food. Most of the food from the trucks is being delivered there to Queen Street, because that's where we're heading first. 98%. It's kind of headed in the wrong direction here, to be honest. Now, we can zoom in down here and go like that. Now, I want to see what this one's going to do. Is he going to stop there behind the other one? I'm going to stop him right there. Transported value is currently sitting at 100%, which is not very helpful. We do not want transport at 100%. We need that to drop down by a very, very long way. So we will raise that one up again. Is it because I'm not moving the vehicles or what? Right, they're bringing them all out onto here. You in there. Ah. He's not going to go anywhere because he's parked in the way. Which means that he's going to come in as well. And he's also not going to go anywhere. And that one's going to come in. And he's not going to go anywhere. Just in case they do decide to go somewhere, I'm going to stop all of them. And I'm going to stop you. And I'm going to stop you as well. Right. You're going right underneath it. Okay, transported value is at 50%. We just got to wait a little while for that to drop down. Transported people, I've got one person so far. The bus routes are now operational, though, which means that we will start to increase the number of people that are moving. You've got 3 people on board that bus right there, and that one is going to head back into town. Right over this way, we've got 3 people have been transported now, and I've got 3 more on their way right there on that bus. The transported value is still staying at 50%. I'm hoping that's going to drop down a little bit soon. It might just be that we've got to wait a little bit for it to sort of tick through. So it'll drop down below the 50% that it's sitting on at the moment. And there's some more people have come through. What are you looking at? There's nobody on there. Right, so I've got all of these trucks stopped right here. Why aren't you doing any more? It's saying I've got 120 on there. And then there's nothing else going. It's got transport right there. Consumers. Film food catering. The film food catering, it's not working quite so well. I've got 76. That's 48% there. And 75. 74 and 46. Now, is that dropping? Are they both dropping? They are both dropping down. 70, 40, 39. 70, 33. This is looking promising. Overview right here is still 50%, but this is definitely dropping down here now. I don't have that many on the branch over this side. They don't seem to be changing very much. So I've got more of these coming out, shipping right here, but that's 24, 62%. That can drop down yet further still. This will drop below the required 40%, which is a whole load of bread that we need for these screwballs. Quite sure what they think they're going to accomplish with this, but who are we to stand in the way of progress? Who are we to stand in the way of progress of complete lunatics? So why are you still... Oh, now look, you're 48. Now it's dropping. Now it's coming down. Now these are actually dropping down quite nicely. 44. It's coming down pretty quick as well. As soon as they finish, we'll have that one done. 41. Go on, you can do this. Below 40%. There we go.
You've produced so much stale bread that the Americans definitely would have been smashed to breadcrumbs in no time. On the other hand, the self-proclaimed Republic readily submitted its unconditional surrender 1 minute after declaring war. But at least the border control checkpoints are gone.
1 minute after declaring war. Right. Well, the lunatics are finished, so now we can start you up again, and we can start you up. We will start all of these up again. Well, unfortunately, folks, that is all we've got time for today. Sometimes even our fantastic pilots, train drivers, and lorry drivers, and bus drivers, and boat drivers, and all the other drivers need a little bit of rest. So while they rest up and have a cup of tea, if you've enjoyed the episode, could you please head down below and give us a like? And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.